Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to reintroduce, I can say, Bhargavi. She joined in LCC during 2012, and really I'm very happy when she joined our organization. She joined as a counselor, and I'm very happy to reintroduce her. When after 8 years of experience, she changed her career as a entrepreneur. She wanted to take a challenge as an independent entrepreneur, and she migrated to Bangalore and started her career as a OLX team lead. And really, when today I looked into her, I'm really happy. I'm expressing happiness from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate her growth actually. Okay, from 2012 to 2016, 2019, she was in LCC, and she made few milestones where still we remember. We call her as we call her certain punchlines like female character of Napoleon, okay, and as well as we will call her as a Bahubali also, female character of Bahubali, because she works like that, and her caliber is like she will be always workaholic, and she is an achiever, okay, and she was a LCC achiever actually, and this is the background of her when she was in LCC. Later she migrated to Bangalore and she got an opportunity in OLS group as a team lead, and now I am very happy. She is running her own company on the one side, and she is working as a senior HR manager in People Tech at Hyderabad. Okay, and I'm very one more thing, the happiness what I would like to express is we are very limited. We were very limited to the extent of Karnataka, and now she went to Hyderabad, and even we are spreading our wings, and she will be the added feather for us in Hyderabad. Just as a sample, during her after a long gap she visited us, and this video is in memory of her visit. Okay, she just tried to interview one of our associate who was aspirant to go to Hyderabad. Okay, over to Bhargavi. I'm very happy, Bhargavi, to tell you hello. This video will be memorable for us because we met after 3-4 years.
3 years.
Okay, yeah, 3 years.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, over to Bhargavi, and she also tells few lines about Logic Computer Center, and then she will start interviewing to our Anusha. Okay, over to Bhargavi.
Thank you. Thanks for that quick introduction. Actually, to be more over like whatever I heard till now, that's I can say exactly an exaggeration, because without the foundation what I got over here, that would never be a possible, right? So never I had a limitations of what kind of work I need to do or what I need to be. Yeah, I may be an achiever, but an achiever can only be can achieve anything when there is a goal. And I can say Mr. Mahesh Bhatt is always a goal setter for me, right? Until now, after being so much hearing about me, I still don't know what I did or what I didn't do, because still I am struggling to achieve a lot of things what is there in his plate, and I think I just might be partially like one third. I may be stepping into that. Still, I'm not sure whether I did it or not. I need to reconcile what I did or not once again. But yes, there are a lot of things where, as I mentioned, got an opportunity to work, and one of the best thing, set an example, was getting into Tata Motors project where we were recruiting. That's where my recruitment career started in LCC. Then we started with Fussers.
We started with Fussers. LCC, then HGS.
HGS we started.
White Horse, we never forget, is the bread and butter for us.
So,
White Horse, Amarji.
Right.
We never forget
we had a very good time over there. Then we connected with Genesis, where Vikram was there, and I connected with Maga Infotech, where still now Suhas, Vivek, and Vikram, all three are my friends and colleagues. I've been
and we
working
can't
with
forget
them.
even Brijesh.
Tata Motors. As I said, the first thing was Tata Motors and Marco Polo. That was my first venture in recruitment. Then went on with Spicer, with our Roshan sir, and Sangeeta was there.
Yes,
Sangeeta was also there with whom we worked. So a lot of recruitment started from here actually. The base foundation for the recruitment, and it was not just.
What is your best incident you remember in LCC? Where we can cheer up?
No, I was coming to that point. Right? I don't know if any organization can do this, being in corporates and having lot of support. But we did 49 job fairs in just my time of 45 days. You know, you can imagine 45 days and 49 job fairs, like running 2 to 3 simultaneous job fairs we did, multiple job fairs we did, and had a tremendous time over there. A lot of efforts were there, a lot of people got benefited with it. That's the biggest achievement what we had, what I had been part of during my tenure over here. And I still remember how we used to train for SAP, and I am recruiting people with a lot of ERP background, and I am capable to take their
you are a multi-dimensional, multifunctional, educated in ERPs, programming, testings, okay, HRs, taking interviews. So that multiple functionality in LCC, helped her much in involving in all the activities.
Exactly. That's what, as I said, I never had a limit. I can do what needs to be done. That was the freedom what I had over here, right? So that's the reason why I learned so much, right, from scratch. I came with zero knowledge. I was a fresher when I joined over here. Then 8 years of experience with this core made me so strong that today I can fly at any sky in my any kind of corporates. Yeah, that's how the entire journey was here, And now if I'm capable of taking any tech or HR interviews, then the reason is I had a very basic foundation.
Correct. But what I'm making this scenario, as I said, because as a HR, you are working as a HR recruiter in LCC. I'm mocking this incident with the reason like how she takes interview to you, and you will be able to go ahead with the same process. Okay, that was my intention. And as well as if you get a good opportunity, she is looking for a good opportunity for you in Hyderabad. As well as if it matches by God's grace, everything will be fine. Okay?
Yeah.
So now what I request Bhargavi is you can have a mock interview to her so that she can feel like how she can take interview to the other people.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Whenever I talk about taking up an interview, it will be not an interview. It will be a typical discussion. Okay?
Yeah.
Where I need to know about you. Right? Not only what is there on the paper or a resume. I don't trust that. Okay, I want to know more about you from your own words.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be the whole setup over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's begin. If
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
help me out with, walking through your profile, explaining what your background is,
Yeah.
then from there we will take it ahead.
Yeah. Myself, Anusha. I have completed my MCA in the Test University, and I am passed out till 2020. I have lateral entry. I have done MCA 2 years. And I have done my final year project with store management system, it's in Python. It's a graphical user interface thinker concept I have used in that, and for that I have done more small shops. They don't have computer or sales. They can't keep a paper they lost the data. So for that, what I have done, only that I have done the sales report, and automatically it generates the bill. This is my final year project. And about myself, I have my one sister. She is pursuing a PhD in Uti KSS College. And I have my mother. Her name is Paiti Annapurna. She's working as a teacher in PS School, Hubli. My father name is Venkato. He is working as controller in the lightweight. This is about myself.
Okay. So when you talked about your Python final year project,
Yes.
right, so why did you choose Python in the first place?
Yeah, now Python is more scope is there, and I have done my certificate course in the PCA. that there is no proper learning, a proper way of teaching it was not there. So I thought of doing the project and learn more new concepts. So so I just Python as a new subject. I like to take a new challenges. So better to take final year only new challenge and let me complete a project. So I completed the project also.
Okay, so why did you choose to do a final year, a clarification course in Python? Again, back to square one
Yeah.
question.
That is in the PCA. They said the Python certification course was there. I and my friends had thought of doing it. I don't know. They didn't teach me proper way. They basic things. That was the they thought proper. When I was in MCA, again the Python subject came into my the list. Okay, if I see many of the online jobs, they are asking only Python and Java, Python and Java. Nothing of that. So I thought of taking Python as a major.
So how are you looking for your career field?
I am looking for actually develop. I have completed my specialization in web development. I know Bootstrap at all. I know. So I'm looking in that line and as well as software testing line.
You did Python course.
Yeah.
You are interested in doing a web designing as
Yeah.
well as testing. How is this matching?
It's not matching. I want to do in multiple ways. I don't want to be in one way.
Okay.
I want to learn. I want to see. If you say that I have web designing and HR recruiter, it's different. What I have learned and what I am doing now, it's different. But I am learning new experience and getting to know new persons, how their mentality will be there, how they will speak. You see, we'll speak every time in Kannada, English and Hindi. Some people don't know English. Some people only know Telugu. For that, we need some people to train them. So I'm happily enjoying this HR also. Even if you give more work, I'll do it. I like to do more work.
So what's your ultimate career goal for yourself?
Achievement is
Ultimate career goal for yourself.
I want to buy a house for my parents. That is the biggest goal in my life.
Okay, that's your personal goal. I'm asking about your career goal.
Career goal after 5 years, I want to be like you. I want to reach like how Source and your daughter. I also want to be best daughter of my Source.
So, what kind of aspirations did you have in your final year when you are doing your MCA final year, right? And do you think those aspirations were matured, or now what aspiration you have for yourself is matured?
No, what I have my aspiration is just mature.
Okay.
Yeah, I am learning a lot from sir. I should thank him to give this job. Why means actually I was in depression mode. He has helped me a lot, giving the opportunity for a job.
What do you know about HR recruitment? Because you are present into recruiter, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What is recruitment, and what are the 5 traits of recruiter?
Actually, I don't know that much full. I don't know, but I can say you basic thing. What is HR recruitment? HR recruitment means we have to call the people. We have to convince them that this project, this offer is for you, and you have an opportunity. Go and do your best. That is our job. We can't say that you have to do, but we have to make him convince that you should do.
Okay. Why do you think you need to convince? You are a recruiter, right? You are giving them
Yeah.
the career opportunity.
Yeah, see, some people they say you want. I am like it means I give the opportunity twice. If they not understand, then I also will not go more them to call them.
So now tell me, when you get a profile, how do you understand that profile?
First, I'll see the resume. I'll see all the topics, and I'll see how they have done the projects. First, main thing, projects and all, how they have done. That based on that, I'll ask the questions.
Fine. So now coming to the next round of conversations. I want to know which is your favorite color.
My favorite color is blue.
Why?
I don't know why. Actually, it attracts me, and I like the blue. It's my lucky charm also. Whenever I went to any exam, that exam I have passed through this blue color only.
Okay, fine. Good to know that. And do you know what blue represents?
That I don't know, sorry.
Don't be sorry, I'm just asking to you. Okay. So, like, ultimately, what I understand from you, Anusha, is that you want to achieve something.
Yeah, I want to achieve something.
Right, and you need to be more specific about what you want to achieve and where you want to achieve.
Okay.
Okay, so that you can have a definitive goal, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So there is something called as a black hole, right?
Yeah.
Where it keeps on consumes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you do not have a goal, you'll be keep on working and you'll never achieve that goal.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
need to be definitive about what goal you are, or else you'll go towards the black hole.
Yeah, I understand.
Understanding the two difference, right?
Yeah.
So going to the goal and achieving it is the ultimate thing what you should be having, right? It can be personal goal and career goal, right?
Yeah.
And career and personal goes hand in hand. That's why we call it as balance.
Balance,
Life
yes.
cannot be at only one way.
Yeah.
It needs something to
That-
weigh in other side also.
Yes.
So you should have both, like
Yeah.
personal as well career goal.
Yeah.
Set up the goals, okay,
Yeah.
and definitely you will achieve. You have that potentiality
Thank
for
you,
sure.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, and set that goal and then run towards it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and every day or you need to have a review on yourself.
Okay.
After every month, that's fine. You're still young. You can have every month review.
Yeah.
What you started in the month and what you ended with that month. I'm not talking about revenue. I'm not talking about cost. I'm not talking about anything. About your knowledge
Yeah.
and towards your goal.
Yeah.
Where steps, how many steps you have reached,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's how we need to plan yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Definitely, if I was about to hire you, definitely I would be happier to hire you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bhargavi. Thank you, Anusha.
Thank
And one more final question to Bhargavi. You are taking interview to her and I am taking interview to you. Okay. See, actually, I just wanted to have one clarification because as I making this video and sorry for taking your much time. And this I am uploading in YouTube. Okay, and this would be the lesson to everyone. Okay, one final question answers everybody's question actually. One question is like being a female, okay, you are very comfortable in Helsinki for at least 7 years. Comfortable in the sense it was local. You used to travel in a two-wheeler along with your husband and a kid for 10 minutes. Okay? And suddenly when you got an opportunity to Bangalore and you sacrificed your place, okay? You sacrificed your family, okay, and you come out of your, you came out of your comfortable zone. As a girl, suddenly attaching 7 years in one place, suddenly detaching in 2 months, okay. I wanted to explain, I wanted to understand the feelings of your mind at that moment, because it will be like, you know, I just guess that it is like a storm sort, because I have come across that phase when I migrated from Bangalore to Dharwad, and it was riverly. Some people told that you were swimming against the waves, okay. And when I heard that you are going to Bangalore, I told you are swimming against a double waves. Okay, people used to call me Mahesh always swims against the wave, and I call you Bhargavi swims against the double wave. But when it comes to your decision, I just wanted to know your, you know, migration feeling. And again, 1 year you worked in Bangalore. Suddenly you are shifted to Hyderabad. So I wanted to know in 3 years, changing the situations, what makes you motivation when the situation comes to change?
Okay. Yeah. So coming to answer this, all credit goes to my mom. She used to always tell, I hope you remember,
Yeah.
right? My mom used to tell me one thing, that when you work, you should forget that you're a female, right? There is no male, there is nothing female. You should be bold enough to take a decision what needs to be done for that. So, be a girl in a home, but when you move out of the house, you should not remember that you are a girl. So that's the point I always remember. And coming to this transition, yes, there were a lot of the challenges which I faced, right? And irrespective of challenges, I am a girl who always love to be in an environment which gives a boost up of energy and all, right? And I had a lot of boost of energy over here. No limit for that actually. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to step out. I want to know more. I was feeling somewhere around to tell like I was feeling like a frog in a pond who knows that he's a king, is a queen, right, of that particular pond, right? And I knew that there's an ocean outside, and I wanted to see that ocean. Okay, and I wanted to deep dive into the ocean. I want to reach a shore by deep diving it, right? So that's what keeps me always inspired. Yes, that's why the reason I first thought of Trivandrum, which did not go well because of the.
I forgot including that.
First was Trivandrum, University Global. The reason I couldn't continue over there was the flood scenario over there. And the contract, I was a contract employee, so the flood scenario did not come into, as I was expected. So I came back. And
at that time, did you not got upset because the first ball? I still remember Srinath always. Like when I am in final year or become final year or somewhere, when I used to see the cricket match between India and Australia, first ball of Srinath will be always wide ball, and he was upset always. But next ball, he used to be motivate himself.
Right.
Okay, is that first ball is wide ball is a lucky, or I consider your first Trivandrum trip as a bit of wide ball and little bit scary situation for you, because at that time you were in the transition to take the decision. How you handled that failure?
Right.
I can
So,
call it as a failure.
yes,
The
of
reason
course.
is,
Of course it is a
no,
failure.
it was an experience and it was not happened as per your cup of tea.
And
So how you faced that situation?
So yes, I definitely feel it as a failure of my judgment. Okay, it was not failure of the work; it was failure of judgment. I judged that that opportunity could turn me into good. Okay, and I had left behind Wipro's opportunity in Bangalore before that, and also an opportunity with Rootstack. So there was another organization of NIT. I had left those two and I went with the hand of USD Global. That's why I said it, this was failure of my judgment. Yes, it's a human tendency to get disappointed whenever you fail. Or
Some people, when I look into some people, like when I came from Bangalore, there were a couple of, I took entire 3 months for me to settle in life. Many feedbacks, many negative feedbacks I got. Hey, ಇರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಧಾರವಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ when I sounded such negativity in people, I stick on and created a team like you, and a lot of people given me a boost up. Okay, so we were in the race at that time, right? So some people during my decision to migrate to Dharwad, some of my friends and my relatives also, they took a decision of doing business, and later they burned their hands and they go back again to work and they are now employees. How you? My question to you was, like, did you never felt that you have taken a wrong decision? Like how people used to realize me, I have taken a wrong decision. That sort of challenging situation, how you?
Till day I hear that. Till day I hear that. You were settled in Dharwad, why did you go on?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
I have my own dreams. And I have, in 8 years of experience with here, I have grown my wings so strong that I can reach my sky. Right, and I don't want it to be tied up still more. So that was the reason I'm flying. Yes, I wish, and I'm studying the winds still now. I'm still studying the winds, which direction will be right for me to go. There are a lot of way where we can travel based on the wind's flow. So still it's going on, and yeah, I hear that. And to answer the first question, how did you take the failure? I always take an example of a ball. If a ball goes down or drops, right? If it hits the ground, right? That was my scenario. I lost all my integrity, my confidence, my courage when USD Globals did not happen as my intention. But of course, once you reach the ground, you do not have anything to lose. You can either jump back or you can stay back. And I am a girl who is fully optimistic. I bounced back, and this is where I am now presently. Everybody makes you realize. Everybody makes you realize that comfort zone is better, but you will never grow when you're in comfort zone. You need to come out of the comfort
When
zone.
you spoke about falling down, I remember a story, and I remember even the rules of a boxing. Okay, when a boxing match is started with an umpire whistle, okay, two boxers, if they fall down is not the loser. If they fall down and again getting up, okay, then again they fight back. If a boxer falls down and if he could not up for the match, then he is the loser. Okay, so that is what the situation I realized. She bounced back. Okay, ನಮ್ಮ ಇವರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು ಪುಟ್ಟ ನೆಗೆದು ಎದ್ದೇಳು ಅಂತ. ಪುಟ್ಟ ನೆಗೆದು ಹೇಳೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಶಿ ಬೌನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್.
As heroes
Yeah,
share
good,
change.
very nice, Anusha, and really great time.
No, today only.
This is a very
To the
great time.
candidates, he was saying today only.
And no, I'm very happy to introduce you to Bhargavi, and you are really a fortunate girl to meet her visit. Unfortunately, when she visited, you were there.
Yeah.
Very less people will get this opportunity of sharing and caring. Correct?
Yeah.
Sharing, caring, morality. This is what I. When I heard her voice only, I made a joke on her. Yes, Bahubali came, I think. Correct? Voice is very good. Thank you, Bhargavi, for your time. You may feel that I am selfish because whenever till you entered, I am talking about my own business. I am talking about my own recruitment. I even not asked how are you because I am confident that she will be always fine. With that situation, I never ask her how are you. She will be always fine, and she is a go-getter, and she is a team leader. She is a strong, creator, I can say. Okay, she can put energy in dead body also. Okay, so like that, she is having her training skills, recruiting skills, technical skills also. Okay, thank you very much, Bhargavi, for your time, and thank you, Anusha.
Thanks for
Thank you, Muthu, for your video. Thanks for Muthu Creations also.